You are at the beginning of a whole new, brand new journey as you are finding this video. On this new journey, you are being called to step into the same energy that you tried to force previously in your life. Most likely, you are similar to me. And you've had moments in your life where you really tried to improve. You really tried to make yourself grow. Always coming from sort of an energy, an underlying current of, I'm not good enough, I need to prove myself, I need to do something so that I will have approval and fit in, blend in, so that I am loved, so that I am accepted. This is no longer the case for you. You are now finding yourself at a point in your life where you have to tap back into that energy. And it's going to be from a whole new source this time around, because you have made the journey, my friend, of connecting back to who it is that you are. However, the time for improving and going after something, perhaps being a complete beginner in something, is now here. Because your heart has always been waiting sort of for this moment where you can step forward and use sort of your masculine side to take action and do things in a way that previously you were never able to do. And it is so funny because so many times in my own life, I eagerly and with a lot of anticipation jumped into a billion different things that I tried to do, start a business, start this job, work out a lot or whatever it was. But it always came from this little agitation of not being able to be fully with myself in the stillness that came before that. And so I always forced myself to be on the move. And to take that first leap, to take action and really put myself into something, it came quite easily for me because that was just more stimulation to kind of keep me from who it is that I actually was at the time. However, now I find myself on the precipice of this new chapter, and it is so fulfilling to kind of force myself to work on this new thing. However, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have to learn so much, and it feels like I have to re-edit and do things all over again because it doesn't really pan out in the right way, because I have to learn so much. I have to be a beginner in this thing. And it feels so strange to put myself and my heart first, what makes me fulfilled and what makes me happy, from this perspective of tuning into my vulnerability and no longer distracting myself from it. It's like you take a little step in this new direction and you feel it out for a little bit, and then you're just like, starts feeling a little bit overwhelming because you're doing something that you've never done before. You are connecting deeply to your vulnerability and expressing it, doing something with it. And you are so in the midst of this new beginning right now. You have to rediscover reality now as this new you. And it's not necessarily that effortless in the beginning. You have to push yourself a little bit out there to kind of get the ball rolling in order for you to truly tap into what is meant for you at this point, to improve perhaps a little bit in something that is in alignment with what it is that you want to do. And to realize that at one point in my life, I did this for all the wrong reasons. And perhaps you even longed for this moment to arrive for many, many years. During those times where you always had to slow down, where you had to take it easy, where you just had to spend time in the stillness of being with yourself, understanding that that was the ultimate perfect moment for you to exist within, and that carried such a deep purpose of not really having to do anything, but to understand now that you have come alive because of this, and that there is so much for you to do now that is starting to come online. So just sitting and kind of being here right now and kind of leaning back, that period of your life, that season is starting to slowly come to an end. And now it's time to find the balance back again with this masculine energy of yours that is now at this elevated state where it is no longer trying to suppress the feminine, the emotions, the energy within you, but instead trying to cultivate it and bring it out into the world, to be that figure for yourself through the masculine, to show up for yourself, to stand by what it is that you want to do, to explore new things. That time is now upon you. And I know myself that I longed for this time to come around for so long, and now when it's finally here and when I was so eager to pounce on it for so many years, it feels a bit scary. It feels a little bit like, damn, I used to long for this period, and now when it's finally here, don't get me wrong, it's exciting. I love being at this point where this is now the case, but at the same time, I was naive to how it would be unfolding, because now I am someone completely different, and moving in this direction now, as who I am now, is an act of deep vulnerability that you have to work with every day. To put yourself out there, to do the thing that you want to do. That is no longer something that is coming from that place of rejection, but from acceptance, and to understand what it's like being this new version of you. It's a little bit of a process. So have patience with yourself, but understand that now things are on the move and you're being asked to move. So roll with it. Start learning. Start moving in that direction. It has begun. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, because it helps my video out and I do really appreciate you for it. Thank you so much. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, feel free to check out the call down below and I will see you there, my friend. Ciao, much love and stay awesome. Ciao.